a young Peruvian bear travels to London in search of a home. Finding himself lost and alone at Paddington Station, he meets the kindly Brown family, who offer him a temporary haven. Welcome back. This is Cartoon Recapped. Today we'll show you a 2014 comedy, family cartoon called Paddington. Be aware of heavy spoilers. Sit back and enjoy the show. In the deep jungles of darkest Peru, a British explorer discovers a previously unknown species of bear. He learns that the bears are highly intelligent and that they have a deep fondness for marmalade. He names them Lucy and Pastuzo and gives them his hat as he leaves, telling the bears that they are always welcome if they wish to go to London. 40 years later, the two bears are living peacefully with their orphan nephew until an earthquake destroys their home, forcing them to seek shelter underground. Pastuzo fails to reach the shelter in time and is killed by a falling tree. Lucy encourages her nephew to travel to London, while she moves into the home for retired bears. The young bear arrives in London after stowing away on a cargo ship and eventually reaches Paddington Station. He meets the Brown family, who take him home and name him after the station they found him in. Henry Brown, the father and a devoted risk analyst, does not believe Paddington's story and is adamant that Paddington stay only one night, but his wife Mary and their two children, Jonathan and Judy, find him endearing, as does Mrs. Bird, the housekeeper. Paddington thinks he can find a home with the explorer who met Lucy and Pastuzo, but does not know his name. After finding no mention of his expedition on the internet, Mary takes Paddington to Samuel Gruber, an antique shop owner who discovers that the hat bears the stamp of the Geographers Guild. Henry and Paddington discover that the Guild has no record of an expedition to Peru, but after they infiltrate the Guild's archive, Paddington discovers that an expedition to Peru was undertaken by an explorer named Montgomery Clyde, although the Guild erased their record of the expedition. Meanwhile, the hateful museum taxidermist Millicent Clyde kills and stuffs exotic animals to house them in the Natural History Museum. When she learns of Paddington's existence, she immediately sets out to hunt him down. The Brown family departs for the day, leaving Paddington home alone. Scheming with the Brown's nosy but unsuspecting next-door neighbor, Mr. Curry, Millicent sneaks in and attempts to capture Paddington. He manages to defend himself, but inadvertently starts a fire in the process. Paddington tries to tell the Browns the truth, but no one believes him. Paddington leaves the house and attempts to track down Montgomery Clyde himself, using the phone book to find the addresses of every M. Clyde in London. He eventually finds Millicent's house, and learns that Montgomery Clyde, who was Millicent's father, died a long time ago. Millicent resents her father for losing his guild membership after he refused to bring a Peruvian bear specimen home and subsequently opened a petting zoo. She tranquilizes Paddington and prepares to stuff him, but when Mr. Curry discovers her true intentions, he warns the Brown family and they come to save Paddington. They rescue him, and when Millicent is about to shoot Paddington on the roof, he throws his emergency marmalade sandwich at her, causing her to be swarmed by pigeons before Mrs. Bird opens a hatch, pushing her off. In the aftermath, the Browns allow Paddington to stay in their house permanently. Millicent is arrested and sentenced to community service at her father's petting zoo. Paddington writes to Aunt Lucy, saying he is happy and has finally found a home. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.